The image that we hold of ourselves isn't aligning with the goals that we want because our programming is holding us back from that. You have to start training your thinking to see what you do want, because your results in life are a direct reflection of what you've been thinking about, the pictures you've been flashing across the screen of your mind, and the language we use in describing a situation. Are you going to everything you don't want, or are you going to everything you do want? Hello. Hi, everyone. How are you? My name's Catherine Arkema, and thank you for joining me today. We are going to be talking about up-leveling your results. And when you're in manifestation and you're talking about mindset and success, that's what you want, essentially, is you want better results. You want to see your results increase. But why are so many of people hustling so hard and getting little results? Well, it has a lot and everything to do with our vibrational energy. And so if you were following me in the 5-day class, you would have learned all about goal setting proper expectations for goals. We talked about your habits and how they are part of your programming, your subconscious programming. We talked about you and your ability to see your new self-image. We talked about decision making. And if you joined my VIP, you would have gone a little deeper. We talked about fear, how to overcome that, what's happening on a vibrational level. So today I wanted to talk about two simple things. And I know I've touched on this before, but I don't think that I can really talk about this one enough when it comes to us who are trying to grow businesses or trying to change our lives, who are wanting more. And we find that the results aren't showing up the way we want. So what do we start doing? We start doing the comparison game. We start looking at other people and thinking, but why are they having the results that I so desperately want? You know, why are they achieving this success? I'm doing the same things. And so if you spent some time with me, you know that has a lot to do with your self-image and what's going on the inside. Right? The image that we hold of ourselves isn't aligning with the goals that we want because our programming is holding us back from that. But I'd like to talk about just some simple ways that this can help you, that I can help you. So if you're looking at your results and you're saying, I don't like the way they are, I want you to think about the emotions in your body. I want to think about how you're feeling. What's your vibrational energy? How does it connect with you? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling doubt? Are you feeling worry? And I want you to think about the words that you're using to describe the situation. You know, are you saying that, you know, it's not working, that you don't know what you're doing, maybe you need more training, that this post isn't working, going live isn't working, reaching out you don't like it, it doesn't feel good, you feel spammy. I want you to reflect on the verbiage and the language you use that comes out of you, because essentially what you're doing is manifesting and affirming everything you don't want, right? Because our thoughts become our things in our life. Our thoughts create a vibrational energy in our body that we are either attracting or repelling the things that we want. And so most often, when I would say to somebody, what is it you want? They're going to tell me everything they don't want. Tell me if that's what you've experienced, where you have said, if I was to say to you, well, what would you really like to see? Well, I don't want to do this anymore. And I don't want to do that. And I definitely don't want this. And so all you talk about are all the things you don't want, instead of with a clear, concise, this is what I do want. And I think that sometimes it's vibrationally hard to admit the things we want because they seems out of our grasp. And so it doesn't connect with our core self-image. It doesn't connect with that internal programming to say, well, what I truly love is to earn, you know, a 10K month or 100K month, or to be a millionaire. That's what I would love. Because if you'd say that to somebody, they'd probably be like, what? Maybe they'd laugh. Maybe there's somebody that you know that doesn't have this mindset and they would laugh. But here's the thing I'm going to tell you. Successful, wealthy people feel comfortable talking about money. They even feel comfortable talking about money they don't have yet. They feel comfortable talking about one day I'm going to have this, the manifestations of things, right? They are okay with speaking about it, about going over it. Right? But you talk about it, you're actually attracting it to you. So vibrational law, your vibration is actually the law of attraction is secondary to the law of vibration. So whatever vibration you're in, which is stems from our thinking, stems from the thoughts we're flashing the pictures across the screen of our mind because we think in pictures, whatever picture you're flashing across the screen of your mind is resonating with you vibrationally, and that is attracting your results. So when clients aren't showing up the way you would like them to be, or you're not getting the results out of your lives, your reach outs, your engagements, your sales techniques, the growth of a business, you have to ask yourself, what is the language that you are using? And what are you vibrationally connecting with? The things that aren't showing up? Or are you connecting with the future desires of what you do want to show up? Are you connecting with the future vision of more clients in your business, more money in your bank account? Why? Because they would allow for greater experiences. Because, if I had more money, I'd have more freedom. If I had more freedom, I could do more things. Are you creating a beautiful web of positive images? Because those are the things that are going to manifest in your life. It's hard to see it before you start the process to think, is this going to happen? And you can start small. A lot of people try to just manifest a coffee. And they start thinking about how much they desire a coffee and loving a coffee. And oh, wouldn't a coffee be so good? And countless times a coffee will show up. And so you can start small with this, but you have to start training your thinking to see what you do want, because your results in life are a direct reflection of what you've been thinking about, the pictures you've been flashing across the screen of your mind, and the language we use in describing a situation. Are you going to everything you don't want, or are you going to everything you do want, regardless of the circumstances? And so that brings me to the next point, which is the comparison. When we're looking at manifesting change, if you see somebody having success, our paradigm will say, see, it's happening for them, but it's not happening for you. And I know this one very, very well. And I even knew it intellectually, but still found myself doing this in subtle ways. And it's one of the things that, I work on with my clients too, is when you see somebody having success, I want you to celebrate it. I want you to be encouraging of it. I want you to just think how wonderful that is for that person. Why? Because whatever you send out in vibrational energy has to come back by law to you. You can't receive any energy level. Whatever you're sending out has to be replaced, right? It's a black hole if there's no energy there. So it has to be replaced with equal and like energy. So if you're sending out positive celebration to somebody, you can only receive back the same like energy. But if you are looking at somebody's success and say they've hit an achievement that you would really like, or maybe they're earning an income, or they got a new house or a car or a promotion, or engaged, or in a relationship or a job, and you can't see the good. You look at it and you think, why them? Why am I stuck here? My finances aren't what they want. My team's not what they want. My house isn't what it wants. If all that is, you're thinking about, what are you getting back? More of the same lack. When you start to see people's success as proof, because it's resonating with something inside of you, which is creation, wanting to expand, wanting more. When you see the proof showing up of those things, it's signs of your manifestation. You should lean into it and celebrate it. Look at it. Learn from them. Grow from them, rather than turning your eye to them, because when you turn away from it, you're actually blocking the manifestation that you want. And comparison has us dead in the water, right? Heard many people say comparison is the thief of all joy. It is the thief of your manifestations. It will take away the thing that you actually want to receive. See, there is enough for everyone, but we are brought up with lack mentality that when we see somebody else's win, we think it's a limitation and somewhat taken from us of something we don't even have yet. But yet what we have to do is counterintuitive. It is celebrate it with all sincerity, is to see it and say, oh, how wonderful that is. I long for that too. And I appreciate the fact that it is coming to me. I'm witnessing it, I can see it, and I can feel it. So your job is to create a connection on an energetic level, gratitude, joy, appreciation, to see these things and start connecting with them. Because when you're connecting in comparison, you're in a really low vibration. When you're connecting in, why isn't this happening to me? You're connecting in a really low vibration and you're limiting the things that you want into your life. So I know we've talked a lot about habit, we've talked a lot about self-image, but I really want you to be very aware of whether you're turning to the I can'ts, what's not working, what don't you have, or are you only talking about the success and the dreams and the love and the encouragement that you do want? Right? We need to stop talking about the things we don't want and start focusing on the things we do want. Make a journal. I challenge you guys to make a journal and really pay attention to your thoughts for this next week. And every time you find yourself in this quiet conversation, sometimes it sneaks up on you. You'll be like, what? I'm telling myself I can't. I haven't even done anything. It's no wonder I can't go do reach outs. I'm totally focused on rejection, that everybody's going to say no. But what if I started saying, I help people? I know I'm looking for that one person who really wants this badly and needs it. The work that I do is going to impact somebody greatly today. I'm going to change somebody's life. That's a different vibrational shift. And the work you do in service provides that. So make a journal, follow it, see what your thought patterns are, and uncover where it is that's holding you back. And if you're in comparison, ask yourself why. If it's the thing that you want, you should be celebrating it, not pulling away. And these are subtle little blocks that are stopping you from your manifestation. This is Captain Arkema. Thanks again for joining me. I will be back next week with some more tips to help you become unstoppable. Bye for now.